Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at modern women freaking out because of Trump's new Section 8 house requirements. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the off for November. Y'all better stay the out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with cards and I'm not paying for Trump, if you won't, start looting. Oh, it's gonna happen. Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say, ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the out.
This plan might just work out for her since she'd have all the free meals she wants in jail.
Trump done cut them food stamps off. Trump done cut them food stamps off. I can't call none of my damn sisters to get a couple of damn yams. I can't call none of my people to say, girl, let me get a couple of yams. Why was you messing with them? And I understand, they tell me you need to get a job.
Getting her food stamps cut might be the best diet plan she's ever had.
I can't believe it, Jesus. I can't believe it, Jesus.
She can't believe she'll finally have to work to make a living just like everyone else.
It's been 7 days since I lost my food stamps, so I have not been able to afford groceries. I did get my cash assistance for this month. Section 8 didn't pay my rent yesterday, so now I have to come up with $1,100 that I don't have, okay? $1,100, where am I gonna come up with that? I don't have a job. I'm not looking for a job. I'm not going to get a job. I've never had a job. I'm not going to do it now, okay? I have been on welfare benefits for 13 years. And now they decide they want to put a time limit on this. It has been 13 years that I have received almost $10,000 a month in benefits. And now you expect me to just get up and find that $10,000 somewhere else. I have 6 mouths to feed. 6 mouths. It has been a week. I have not been able to put food in this house. I now have to come up with rent. Yes, I got my nails done today. Yes, I got my eyelashes done today. Yes, I got my eyebrows done today. Okay? Because just because I can't pay my bills does not mean I have to go around looking like a bum. So yes, I did get my nails done. Sue me, okay? Sue me. $1,100 is a lot different than $80. Okay? I had $80 to get my nails and everything else done. I don't have $1,100.
I'm afraid you don't deserve nice things. You deserve this reality check for feeding off taxpayers for the last 13 years.
Into the out here passing down Section 8 vouchers to their kids like it's a legacy, wake the up. That's not a flex, and I'm here to remind you. Like, for real, teach them how to get a job, a real job. To go to college, to purchase a house. Instead of living off welfare. Like, that's not a flex, bitch. Like, for real. Get together.
If you pass down the vouchers to your kids, you're just teaching them how to be a deadbeat like their parents.
Hello, everybody. Berkeley with Rental Household here. So, I don't know if you guys know or if you've seen, but Trump is going to make Section 8 now a 2-year program. And he's giving everybody 30 to 90 days or 30 to 60 days. I think it's 30 to 90 to GTFO, basically. So, buckle up. Buckle up.
At least be grateful you're still getting 30 to 90 days of freebies before getting cut off.
All right, so this is the first year that I've heard of the guidelines for Section 8 changing. So now, if you are a parent with a child under 18 years of age, you either have to be working 40 hours minimum per week, or you have to be declared disabled and receiving some type of SSI or whatever. So a lot of people are going to lose their housing.
The new regulation said it loud and clear. Get off the couch or you're going to lose your house.
So because of that video I made of my family of 7 living in a 2-bedroom apartment and me only paying $50, somebody on here was so miserable to go report me that now they gave me an eviction notice for 30 days. So now I need a lawyer. Thanks to y'all taxpayers that are so mad that you're paying my $50 in rent for my 2-bedroom apartment for a family of 7. I don't know how y'all even found out where I live. It's a 10-story apartment building. Y'all found out where I live. Y'all contacted the housing people. I don't know what you said to them, but now me and my family's getting evicted and we're gonna be on the streets. So thanks a lot.
They're not miserable for reporting you, they just don't like watching their taxes fund your laziness.
In 2 years, I'm going to lose my housing. They're saying that if you have a child that is school-aged, you have to be able to obtain employment, have a full-time job, and you cannot be on Section 8. Can you believe that?
Yes. In fact, what I'm trying to figure out is how you thought the taxpayers should be on the hook to subsidize your housing for the rest of your life while your school-aged children go to a taxpayer-funded school and you sit around all day doing what? Look, I'm all for moms staying home with their kids, but that assumes you made responsible childbearing decisions that enabled you to do that. You didn't. So, yeah, go get a job. Make it work. Kind of like we all have to in order to subsidize your housing for the next 2 years, which, quite frankly, is too long.
She's getting 2 more years and still complaining? These women need to find a job just like the rest of us.
Shut down. I need to know what's going on. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 babies. And I want to know why they ain't put my food stuff on their car. Do what? I done been waiting. I done did my application. And I got 3 handicapped babies. I need to know why my food stamps ain't on my car. This is not right. This ain't fair. I don't care about no shutdown or none of that. But I've been calm, I've been calling, everybody ignoring me. I done been here 3, 4, 5 times. I want to know why ain't my food stamps on my card. I got 9 babies to feed.
This girl been waiting all this time.
Ma'am, I done been called, I done been down here, and I'm tired.
Sad.
I done been there, done did all that, and they still ain't put my food stamps on because of the shutdown. This is not fair. I'm tired, I done did all that. Now I need to know what the supervisor or somebody. I need somebody to help me.
9 kids and she still thinks she's the victim. I'm sorry, ma'am, but you got yourself into this mess.
So come September, if I don't have a full-time job, my Section 8, my housing, goes away. Because of who you voted for. You know who has now changed the guidelines for housing, okay? So now, if you have a school-aged child, okay, meaning they're in school, okay, so you don't have to stay home with them, and you don't have a job and working at least 20 hours a week, your housing gets cut off. So if you have children that are in school, okay, so 5 and older, and you don't have a job, you will not be able to get housing. But if you do get the job, then you're not eligible for the housing, okay? So they're screwing us. They're pretty much just taking all of the help away from us, okay? Unless you have a disability and you can't be on it for more than 2 years. Excuse me, it's not my fault that I have to use the government as my baby daddy. Since I have 4 baby daddies, but none of them want to help me. So I have to use the government benefits. So what the hell am I supposed to do now? And this is your fault because of who you voted for. That's who's doing this. So thank him.
Sounds like the perfect motivation for you to get off your butt and go find a job.
So I go to the food stamp office because I'm like, I'm hoping and praying I'm not one of them ones that they cutting off. So I go up there, mind you, the line is around the corner. I'm talking about wrapped around the building. I was there 15 minutes before they opened and the line was ridiculous. So I stand in line for the 15 minutes. They started letting everybody in, get you a number, whatever. I was there, I kid you not, for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Then I find out, the lady say, well, are you working? I said, no, ma'am. She says, well, you have to reapply.
I said, reapply who? She was like, yes, ma'am, because you have been receiving benefits for, I've been receiving since December. So it's been, what, 8 months now that I've been receiving benefits. And she was like, because you're not working, you haven't been working since you've been receiving benefits, they stopped benefits. Y'all, I was so hurt leaving the food stamp office. I'm gonna put the video, like when I first left, I was gonna do a video when I first left, but I got distracted. I don't know what, that refrigerator is dang near boneless. I mean, we got a couple of things in the pantry, but I don't even.
Did she really expect to keep receiving handouts for the rest of her life?
Come with us as we go evict our Section 8 tenant.
All right, let's go.
Today we're heading to our first rental property after the recent eviction of our tenant. There are many pros and cons to having a Section 8 tenant, but the result of this one was extremely bad. After receiving multiple violations from our HOA, we had to take a look at the property and see what was actually wrong with it. And once we pulled up, it was devastating.
She was complaining of rats and all that kind of stuff, and clearly you can see why there were rats, because she didn't really care to actually throw the trash out. She threw the trash into the backyard. It's not a surprise that one would see rats.
In all of her time living there, she hadn't cut the grass once. Look how bad this lot looked compared to the rest of the community. It's no wonder we got many violations for this.
Not only were they freeloading, but they couldn't even do the bare minimum to keep the place in shape.
Okay, listen up, guys. I have a big update, okay? The process for removing lifelong Section 8 housing recipients has been drafted. So this is what it says. So people will not be allowed to get Section 8 for more than 2 years. Let's go, because in 2 years you should have your shit together. I don't care what nobody say, unless you disabled. October 2025 is when they're supposed to be doing the budget for 2026, so that's only in a couple of months. These rules will be sent to the states. The states will then notify tenants who have been on Section 8 for longer than 2 years, because why are you still on Section 8, Mom? Okay. They'll notify you and give you 60 to 90 days, making you aware that the program would end for you in 60 to 90 days. A 60 versus 90-day notice will depend on the state that you live in. Public Housing Authority representatives will be making contact with the people who are currently on Section 8, beginning with who has been on the program the longest. Okay? Section 8 will no longer be a lifestyle passed down from generation to generation. Let's go, let's go. That's called get off your ass and go to work. I'm sorry. Or, this is just a thought. Stop having kids that you can't afford to take care of and wanting somebody else in the government to help you take care of your kids, okay?
2 years of free rent is very generous. If you're still broke after that, it's on you.
I've been receiving food stamps for the last 7 years.
That's too long.
Consistently. I just received a letter in the mail telling me that I now have to do community service after.
I like where we're going with this. It's teaching you a valuable lesson about work ethic. You need to take heed of this lesson and, embrace it.
Hours? At least 15 hours a week.
15 hours a week? Let's up that. Let's get to 30. Let's get to 40. Teach you what a work week's like. That would be the way to go.
I have to take out of my time things that I do every day.
You don't work. You have a lot of free time
to do community service so that I can still continue to receive the benefits that I receive.
Lady, your entitlement is showing again. It's time to cover it up with some actual work.
In 30 to 90 days, some of you will be shaken to the core and snap back into reality. What am I talking about? I'm talking about you are about to be paying rent like everybody else. If you are a lifelong recipient of Section 8, you will be shaken to the core. What is happening? The Trump administration is cracking down on every single one of you who are lifelong recipient of this program. There are new directives now that not only sends guidelines on how recipients are receiving Section 8, they are telling you you're about to start put pen on paper and send those application in, because in 30 to 90 days, you are going to have no more Section 8 and pay your rent like everybody else. So there's also new directives that the Public Housing Authority to provide within 30 days full accounting of their tenants, including proof of citizenship. Yes, that means no illegal aliens on Section 8. And let me tell you, that is the best news. I am all for people who are needing help, but these programs are meant to be temporary. So now they have a 2-year max. And if you are a lifelong recipient and have been receiving Section 8 for years and even passing it down to your kids, that won't happen anymore. Because let me tell you, there is a 2-year limit now to Section 8. If you can't get your done in 2 years, you need to grow the up and figure it out.
And why was it ever okay for us to be paying to house illegals for free?
People fail to realize that Section 8 is to help you get back on your feet. It is not meant for your granny, for your mother, for your great-granny, for your kids, for your kids' kids, to be living in there for years only paying $200 of rent, paying $0 for groceries. Like, when I say there has been generations of families living off of Section 8, that is taking advantage of the system. If y'all are only paying $200 to $300 every month, paying $0 in groceries, where is all that money that y'all are getting going? Y'all are supposed to be saving up y'all money so y'all can get out from the program and then actually go into housing, getting your own place, doing whatever you have to do for yourself. But no, what do people do? They take advantage. They don't leave any space for the next set of people. I mean, do y'all see the waiting list for Section 8 for housing vouchers, etc.? It's actually disgusting. Like, it's that bad.
Section 8 was meant to help people get back on their feet, not raise 3 generations of bloodsuckers.
I went from having $1,100 EBT every month, and that was just with 4 children, to 0. Now, how the f am I going to feed my children? Was the first thing that came to my mind. Then my inner voice was like, girl, you've been feeding these children with or without food stamps before you got food stamps, so you could still do it. Like, I told y'all I was going to take y'all to a food bank with me. When I tell y'all I just left a community event, I'm about to go to another one. I came home to take a break because, baby, it's hot out there. I told my children to Google some food banks that may be open or maybe open next week, you know, so I could take y'all with me. When I tell you they Googled it and they was taking me there, they was GPSing me. Tell me why I pulled up at the food bank and with no food bank. So y'all got to be careful with a GPS take y'all. Because I went to the food bank and there was nothing there but an abandoned building on the other side. But the pin where the food bank's supposed to be at, it looked like where Pennywise lived at. Wasn't a church. Wasn't a building. Wasn't a house. It was a tunnel with trees and stuff grew over it.
Is she really complaining about what the food banks look like now, too?
Baby, y'all see what they're doing with that Section 8 program, huh? It's crazy how they doing everything. So if you've been on Section 8 for 20, 30, 40 years, they're telling you that you got to be out of there within like the next, I think, 60 days. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're letting you know that it's no longer.
No, you don't have 60 days. You had 20 to 30 years and you still did nothing.
Somebody stole $900 off my food stamp card from Philadelphia that went in the money. How can they even do that? I only spent $200 off my car yesterday. I wake up this morning to check my $900 is gone off my fucking car. How? From different stores in Philadelphia. And then my kids don't got shit. I was just trying to buy some shit for yesterday. I bought like 3 meals and a couple things for my kids. And I was saving the rest on my card just to keep going back and forth to the store. So we won't run out of food like we usually do. If I buy everything in one walk. Now it made me feel like I should just bought everything while I was in the store. Because now all of it's gone. Now we ain't got shit. And I know they ain't gonna give them back. I know the food stamp office not gonna give them back. They're just gonna give us a new card. And this shit, because I gotta wait way till next month. And we just got stamps yesterday. It's a whole month. We gotta wait. I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to lose my I'm about to lose my senses.
We feel the same way when we get our taxes cut from our paycheck to help freeloaders like you.
Trump said you can only get on Section 8 if you're a veteran or a disabled person. Now listen, I agree. If you are of sound mind and good health, you need to get up and figure it out just like the rest of us. Stop having kids so you can ride the wave. The government shouldn't have to help you. At the end of the day, we're all independent. We can get up and grind. Do it like I do it. What do you mean? Why not? We're sick of people just riding the government's wave. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm going to just get housing, pay half of my rent, and then use these food stamps. If I need more, I'm going to just pop out another baby. What? What happened to go get it out the mud? What happened to work hard for what you want? What happened to that type of thing? You should leave that for people who really need it. People who are missing organs. People who have, they mentally can't, you know what I'm saying? People who need this type of help. Y'all don't. Let's be honest, y'all don't.
If you're perfectly able, why should you get help meant for people who actually can't work?
Oh my God! What me and my kids gonna do? I only got $60 in my food. They come my food stamps is $60. What me and my kids gonna do? Like, that's crazy. I looked at my thing, it say $60. What is that? I got about 6 kids. What is that gonna do, $60? Like, you got to be kidding me right now. Like, I am so tight right now.
If you can't afford to raise them, you shouldn't be having 6 kids in the first place.
Me sitting here stressing myself out, wondering, like, the government shut down. It's October the 1st. We're not gonna get our food stamps. What are we gonna do? I'm just gonna have to go out there and pick some cotton, because the government shut down and my EBT card is not gonna be working this month. And oh Jesus, oh Elizabeth, the government shut down. I'm not gonna get my food stamp this month. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God! I'm not gonna get my food stamp!
Oh no, she might actually have to earn her next grocery run. What a tragedy. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you might as well watch another one. Till next time.